Take your fucking shades off, homie.
Can I put my shades on?
Oh man, you're looking rough. Alright. P240 up.
The nonprofit is called the Farm Animal Refuge, and currently 50 animals live here that were abused, given up on, like Tucker.
Whatever you want to do, dog.
Dropped off at the front.
You just said do whatever I want. I gotta tell me to do whatever I want, and then tell me no to my idea.
So the next time you're out in Campo, swing by and say hello to an insurance agent and a bartender serving up the greater good. This is a rooster. Old McDonald had a farm. In the Zeppeli zone, Joe Zeppeli.
To meet the animals, the Farm Animal Refuge is hosting a Day at the Farm, October 6th, no cost. For more information, go to cbsa.com and click on the hot buttons.
I want to go check it out.
Sleeping with pigs there.
I love it.
Animals, and those animals love it, of course. Final check on your forecast.
Stay with us.
Hi, friends. Ready for Verona? You know that old saying. You've come to the right place.
You need me flagged, homie.
You missed the
Give me
jackpot.
flags on YouTube, dog. Chill out. I don't know, homie. I just don't know.
Man, I'm gonna have a video of him kissing tits.
Over 80 years ago. Wow, there are so many choices.
Which ones are probiotic?
Oh shit, he said.
Which ones are not bad?
Lactobacillus casei. Contains a probiotic strain Lactobacillus casei.
Yeah?
Enjoy your cold with your family.
Crazy.
Duncan Hunter, 47 pages of detailed criminal charges, taking $250,000.
You see it? Nah, I don't see it. Dog.
Vacations to Italy and Vegas, gifts and drunken parties. And when he was caught, he threw his wife under the bus, blaming her for his actions. Indicted Congressman Duncan Hunter, he's sorry for himself. It's crazy. Amar Kibanajar, once a janitor in his church, became a successful small businessman. Through hard work, he'll put country over party. I'm Amar Kibanajar, and I approve this message.
You could generate your own energy at home. Save energy, unplug unused appliances. Do your thing with energy upgrade.
Something more interesting. I'm just worried that you'll grow distant and seek solace in the arms of a heavily muscled longshoreman. Where would I find a longshoreman? Along the shore, it's in the name.
Thanksgiving's final season begins CBS Monday, followed by the season premiere of Young Sheldon. Louisa RV made a special purchase of new Winnebago motorhomes. Our market with huge savings passed on to you. A new Forza diesel pusher is discounted over $6,000 to just $169.
Can't even see it.
Special purchase savings only at Louisa
Can't
RV.
see it, dog. It's just like, it's all there, though. I knew it. I was letting you remember hit on video.
The life of Chargers Starline Down is profiled in a new ESPN documentary, and that story is tonight at 5.
Plus, how a prank is really paying off for two Texas men who decided to put up a poster of themselves in a McDonald's restaurant.
And meet the Florida man who turned his jet ski into a surfer.
That certainly had more than a double take if you're on the freeway, huh?
Use it on the water.
That's kind of cool. That is really cool. And the weather is perfect for it, right? Let's all go convert our jet skis into, whatever you want to call it. A beautiful day. We had that cloud coverage this morning, especially along the coast, but the sunshine will prevail this afternoon. The beach is 74 today. Inland low 80s, the mountains topping out at 83, the desert 100 degrees. It's going to be beautiful the next couple of days. Saturday temperatures will jump a little bit, 78 along our beaches, and then 89 inland. Then we cool back off for a few days, but by about Wednesday, Thursday next week, things actually really start to warm back up again. In fact, we're looking at possibly like in the 90s.
Wow. Fans of summer and fall like that 8 day.
Her silence, the tea taken by her teacher, led to a nationwide manhunt.
What she said he did to her in his class for out.
Released from prison, another infamous prisoner is about to go to trial. He's on the rise. He's getting out tomorrow. The rest of her life will fear. Her looks made her realize she's been dealing with female harassment and just discovered video of some what happens to
You went to the afterburn. How was that?
nothing's more infuriating than
All out
getting
there,
a
huh?
car towed.
Like you dropped somebody who was cool, huh?
Wait for you.
This took 3 minutes.
I didn't know where he was. Huh? I didn't know where he was.
There's great escape. Now, Inside Edition with Deborah Norville.
Hello, thanks for joining us. I'm Diane McInerney, and today for Deborah. It was the kidnapping that shocked the nation. A teenager taken by her teacher when she was only 15. Their cross-country odyssey triggered a major manhunt. Now Elizabeth Thomas is breaking her silence about the ordeal. The teenager taken by her teacher on a wild cross-country run from the law is now speaking out.
I was scared. Like, I don't want to tell my parents that a grown man kissed me, and I don't want to tell friends that a grown man kissed me.
In an interview with ABC's 2020, Elizabeth Thomas recounts for the first time the twisted advances made by her high school teacher, Ted Cummins.
I sat up on the table, and then he sat back across his desk. It was fourth period, and then the next thing I know, he said, "You look pretty nice naked."
Were there any other students in the classroom?
It was just us.
Elizabeth was only 15 when her health science teacher took her on a 38-day odyssey across America, launching a hunt that riveted the nation. Surveillance cameras showed them shopping at Walmart before he was captured at a remote cabin in California, and she was returned to her family in Tennessee. That was a year ago, and you can see how much Elizabeth has matured. She spoke with ABC News' Eva Pilgrim.
Whenever he first kissed me, that was when I realized this is getting too far.
How did you make that move?
He grabbed my face.
In his classroom?
Yes.
Have you ever kissed boys before? How old were you at that time?
I was 15. Being homeschooled, I haven't really had a boyfriend.
So when that happened,
It was kind of like,
Cummins' wife Jill told me she filed for divorce right after the kidnapping.
I won't let him hurt me like that again. I will not let him betray me like that again. I won't give him the opportunity ever again.
Did you ask him if he was in love with Elizabeth?
I don't want to talk about that.
Ted Cummins is scheduled to be sentenced later this year and faces at least 10 years in prison. Elizabeth's interview airs Friday on 2020. She's out. Despite major outrage across the country, Elizabeth Smart's abductor has been released from prison, even though her own family says she needs to remain behind bars. The woman who kidnapped Elizabeth Smart has been released from prison. Here's Jim Murray.
Want to Barzee was freed from state prison here in Utah after serving her 15-year sentence. She'll be on supervised release for 5 years and has been warned not to have any direct or indirect contact with Elizabeth Smart or her family.
Barzee and her deranged husband, Brian David Mitchell, were convicted of abducting Elizabeth when she was a 14-year-old and holding her as a sex slave. Barzee is now 72. Her own family is shunning her. We spoke to her niece, Tina Mace.
What is your reaction to Wanda Barzee being released from prison? I wish they would have never let her out. Do you think Wanda Barzee is evil?
Anybody that does that to a child is evil.
Do you think she's mentally ill?
Very,
Do you think Wanda is dangerous?
very.
30-year-old Elizabeth voiced her fears about the release on CBS This Morning.
Am I concerned? Yeah, I'm very concerned. For the community, for the public, as much as I am for myself.
If she came to you asking for help, what would you say?
Sorry,
Not interested.
not interested.
Wanda Barzee's husband remains in prison, serving a life sentence for Elizabeth's abduction. And the release of another notorious prisoner is also causing an uproar. An actor who appeared in the hit movie The 40-Year-Old Virgin is being released after stabbing his girlfriend when she tried to break up with him. Megan Alexander reports.
This is a dangerous, violent man.
She was viciously stabbed 25 times by a Hollywood actor, best known for his role as an electronics clerk in the comedy The 40-Year-Old Virgin. Now, living in fear because her attacker is about to be set free. 10 years ago, she broke down at his trial. She remembered the night Shelley Malil drove to her home in San Diego, California, and brutally stabbed her over and over again.
And I see like this flash of silver. And he goes, bang, bang, bang.
Prosecutors said he attacked his ex-girlfriend in a jealous rage.
He's like, yeah, right, you love me. Bam. I remember just barely hanging on. I had 2 punctured lungs. I'd lost half my blood to try and annihilate, murder someone when they're begging for their life. And how did I provoke him? I quit taking his calls.
She told RJ Murray Malil stabbed her with a butcher knife, a broken wine glass, and then tried to suffocate her with a pillow. She still bears painful scars all over her body, especially her back.
It was all on my back. Why? Because I went this.
Right here.
So you can see all over. I mean, he almost cut off my whole arm.
Kind of like this. Jurors didn't find his claims of lashing out in self-defense. He was convicted of premeditated attempted murder and was given a 12 years to life sentence. Now he's been granted parole after serving only 8 years behind bars. Malil told the parole board that the attack was fueled by addiction and jealousy. He says he's a changed man, has taken self-help courses in prison, and participated in Alcoholics Anonymous. Kendra argued at his parole hearing against his early release.
Now I have to live the rest of my life in fear because of some monster's actions. Personally, I think someone capable of this should be locked away forever.
But he is expected to be set free on Thursday to a halfway house in Los Angeles. The college professor leveling sexual assault accusations against Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh is all but ruling out testifying before a Senate hearing next Monday. She says she wants the FBI to investigate her claims first. Now comes word that going public has resulted in more fears coming true.
I think today.
Her life has been turned upside down. The professor who says Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh assaulted her high school is living in fear. Dr. Christine Blasey Ford has fled her Palo Alto, California home and is now in hiding, her lawyer told CNN.
She has been deflecting death threats and harassment and trying to care for her family and determine where they're going to sleep at night.
A GoFundMe appeal has been launched to pay for her private security, and contributions are flowing in. Professor Ford was 15 in 1982 when she claims a stumbling drunk Brett Kavanaugh tried to rape her at a swimming party. Now, a classmate is coming forward to say she remembers hearing about the alleged assault. The incident was spoken about for days afterwards in school. Many of us heard a buzz about it directly with few specific details. Kavanaugh was a student at Georgetown Prep, and graduates have spoken about a culture of binge drinking and hard partying at the school. In this video just unearthed, Kavanaugh spoke about his time there.
we had one good saying that we've held firm to this day, which is what happens in Georgetown Prep stays at Georgetown Prep.
But there are many women coming forward to say he was always a gentleman. We spoke to his former law clerk, Jennifer Mascott.
I can speak to what I know firsthand, and that's Judge Calhoun for the past 12 years, who during that time has been a great public servant with unimpeachable integrity.
President Trump is standing by Kavanaugh.
He's such an outstanding man. Very hard for me to imagine that anything happened.
President Trump visited flood-ravaged North Carolina today and handed out meals at a family relief center. The president threw his arms around a little boy who asked for a hug. When you're in a hurry, sometimes it is easier to simply grab the first parking spot that you see. However, if you're not careful, you risk being towed. But are some tow companies taking advantage of people who just step away for a few minutes? Our Lisa Guerrero investigates. There's nothing more infuriating than having your car towed away. This angry motorist won't have it. He drives his car right off the lift. There are plenty of reasons why your car can get towed. Why don't you talk to it? But check out what's going on at this McDonald's parking lot in Brooklyn, New York. Their sign says if you're not a customer, you can get towed if you leave the premises for any reason or length of time. And holy cow, do they mean it. The moment Inside Edition producer Matt Troutman parked his car and walked off to another store, there's the tow truck. Are you kidding me? This tow truck driver rolled in and booked the car. This took 3 minutes for Matt's car to get towed. And when our producer Katie Taylor parked her car in the same McDonald's parking lot, the same thing happened. Let's see how long this takes. 8 minutes later, the tow truck driver was back. Wow. So how does he know just when to strike? Because he's lurking around the corner waiting for a call from this spotter who's hanging out at the McDonald's. Here comes one of the spotters right now from inside the McDonald's. Sure enough, here comes the tow truck. Wait. Katie tries to stop him.
Please stop. This is my car. What do I have to pay? $217? You know that's ridiculous.
This tow operator has quite the temper. A few months ago, he lashed out at another motorist. So where did our producer's towed car end up? It was hauled here to Cyclone City. Let's go get your car. When we showed up, the tow truck driver called the cops. So right now, they're holding our car for hostage while we're waiting for the police to show up. Hi, officer. How are you?
Hey guys, good. How are you?
Good. Finally, he opened the gates and released our car. Is it fair to consumers for you to, within minutes, be towing their car off a lot?
So I have a job to do. What it is that it's private property. If you're not inside McDonald's, you have to leave.
As for that spotter at McDonald's,
Hey, are you spotting people?
he retreated into the restaurant. Is McDonald's aware of what you're doing here at this franchise? And when we tried to speak to the manager, he shut the door. We spoke to veteran tower Chuck Schmidt. Is it fair to be stalking vehicles and swoop in to tow somebody's car within minutes of when they walked away?
Absolutely not. It's unethical. It's unfair.
In most cities, if you return to your car while it's still on the hook, they are
That's
required to
how
pay
you've
a
done this.
reduced fee. And that McDonald's restaurant says it is no longer using that tow truck operator. She is the girl with the golden voice. 14-year-old Courtney Hadwin continues to stun viewers with her awe-inspiring performances on America's Got Talent. But she's also facing some backlash as viewers anxiously await tonight's finale. Steve David explains the behind-the-scenes drama.
She's a front runner to win America's Got Talent, and she's only 14. Courtney Hadwin's performances have been viewed more than 200 million times on YouTube. So why would anyone object to this incredibly talented young singer winning? Turns out she's not American. Courtney is British. She's here in America on a short-term performer visa just to appear on the show. Judging by the backlash on social media, there are a lot of Americans out there who think that's wrong. Why are there so many acts that are not American when America is in the title? Goes one comment. But others couldn't care less. I love her British accent. No wonder America fell in love with her. The 4 judges clearly agree. And why not? They're all foreign born. Howie Mandel is Canadian, Mel B is a Brit. So is Simon Cowell, and Heidi Klum was born in Germany. Courtney's shy persona and stage fright are also rubbing some viewers the wrong way. They point out that she's a veteran talent show contestant, having appeared on The Voice Kids UK competition in 2017. Regardless, her talent cannot be denied. Courtney is facing stiff competition for tonight's $1 million prize, including acrobats, dancers, violinists, comedians, and an opera singer.
And we'll be right back with much more Inside Edition after this.
Next, from Dr. McDreamy to Dr. McCreepy, exclusive. She went on a date with him.
Who does that? Who treats women like that?
What you didn't know about the Emmy proposal that charmed everyone.
His daughters had no idea he was going to pop the question.
And Bear's Great Escape. Inside Edition with Deborah Norville. We'll be right back. Get new floors during Empire Today's gigantic 75% off sale. That's carpet, laminate, and even hardwood 75% off. Empire makes getting beautiful new floors easy. See samples in your home, get a free estimate, and have your floors professionally installed. Update your floors with Empire and get 75% off carpet, laminate, and hardwood. Today, get installation by Thanksgiving guaranteed or it's free. Holland RV Centers offers the hottest deals this summer on new and used luxury RVs. Come by our San Marcos location to explore the 2018 luxury line of Newmar coaches. Newmar, that's becoming the #1 choice for luxury RVs. Only at Holland RV Centers.
My love for her has always been there. What if that's not
What's up, sunshine? Happened last night.
It's time to steer things in a new direction.
You already sunshine too.
For me and for her. Over the next 7
ready for a
years,
night?
there will be 2
Oh
million
yeah, can't call
jobs in
quiz.
healthcare.
No.
Get the healthcare career you want.
I don't call those birthday
You
sucks.
can do this at peermind.edu.
I need homegirls too, dog. Yeah, you want right here? We got me on videotape, dog. Videotape the customers now. Hell no.
For your personal safety.
Presented by Broadway San Diego. CBS.com today for your chance to win.
You afraid to make waves? Acknowledge the fear.
He's not here, boy. You have his number?
Premieres Sunday, October 14th on the
Okay,
same
I'm not
San
yeah, but you
Diego.
want to call back right?
12 years old, or the
10 minutes,
85
bro.
surgeries to his head. Why a special boy needs a
He's
special
here.
band in the Zeppelin.
He's not here right now.
Times Square Terror. Next is Edition. For the first time, the victims of a horrific car attack returned to where it happened.
This is one of the busiest intersections in the world.
Down at the crossroads of the world. About her life-saving heart transplant. What's the next is Edition.
He's the doctor who appeared on a reality dating show and just arrested with his girlfriend on charges he drugged and sexually assaulted 2 women. Now a woman is coming forward to tell Inside Edition exclusively that she barely escaped becoming the doctor's next victim.
He just kept trying to rip my clothes off, and I kept saying, I'm not ready for that.
A woman is coming forward to say she narrowly escaped becoming another victim of handsome surgeon Grant Robichaux. The doctor is now charged with drugging and sexually assaulting 2 women, allegedly with the help of his girlfriend, Sarissa Riley. Police believe there could be many more victims. Lauren Hayden says she met the doctor on the dating app Tinder. She says she left his house in Newport Beach, California after he became way too aggressive.
I just remember kept trying to every time I talk, and trying to keep it on, and trying to grab it off and be like, what are you doing? What part of no did you not understand?
My name's Grant.
Dr. Robichaux Robichaux appeared on Bravo's online dating rituals of the American male.
I'm looking for perfection, and I definitely will not and don't want to, so.
He was even named Orange County's most eligible bachelor.
I want to get married one time. I want to have just one family.
On his online dating profile, he went by in good hands. But even on the show, one date questioned his squeaky clean image.
He seems a little too perfect. I think there might be some dark skeletons in that closet.
Here's Victoria Racania.
Police say a raid on Dr. Robichaux's home in Newport Beach turned up large quantities of illegal drugs and assault rifles. Investigators say videos on Robichaux's phone suggest the doctor and his girlfriend worked as a team to assault several other women.
My name is Sarissa Riley, and I am pursuing a teaching credential.
Videos that his girlfriend posted on YouTube show the great-looking couple lounging beachside and vacationing in Mexico. Prosecutors believe they may have gone to music festivals like Burning Man to scout for victims.
We believe the defendants use their good looks and charm to lower the inhibitions of their potential prey.
He's disgusting. He's deplorable. He's he's a monster.
Attorneys for the doctor and his girlfriend are denying all allegations of non-consensual sex. And coming up, the ending proposal everyone is still talking about.
Ordinary tissues left a cortisol sore and red. And slave the problem. This was motion instead. With motion to soothe and softness to please. Our nose and knee deserves most indeed. The world never stops. It's constantly changing, evolving, moving forward. And so are we. Introducing Spectrum Mobile. Built on America's largest, most reliable LTE network. Combined with our ultra-fast nationwide Wi-Fi network. Choose from our unlimited data plan for $45 a line. Or our buy the gig plan for $14 a gig. Call 833-202-7283. Then enjoy a faster, better connection for streaming, surfing, gaming, or whatever you're into. All with unlimited talk and text. No contracts. Call 833-202-7283. The best devices, the best value. Switch to Spectrum Mobile today with an unlimited data plan for $45 a line. And save up to 40% on your mobile bill. Or get our 5 gig plan and pay to go for $14 a gig. All with unlimited talk and text. Call 833-202-7283 or visit SpectrumMobile.com.
I'm Diane Harkey, and I approve this message. On taxes, the case against Mark Levin is clear. On your cars, Levin supports the gas tax increase costing your family hundreds of dollars a year. On your paycheck, he supports a $1.5 trillion tax increase on families and small businesses. Even more extreme, the Levin plan would raise the death tax. Higher taxes when you drive, work, and even when you die. We can't afford Mike Levin in Congress.
Heads up, San Diego, it's your last chance to save with a brand new Nissan Kicks. Starting at only $99 a month lease, the new Kicks is loaded with available innovations like the Nissan Connect touchscreen, Bose Personal Plus sound system, and Nissan Intelligent Mobility, keeping you safer. Stop by Mossy Nissan today. And for $99, you can hit the road in the unbelievable new Nissan Kicks.
Stole the show and took America by surprise. Now it turns out a lot more work was done by the marriage proposal by the couple's own families who were at home watching as it all unfolded on live TV.
The winner who proposed on the show not only surprised America, he also apparently surprised his two daughters.
To my daughters, Cindy and Taylor, I love you girls more than you will ever know.
Glenn Weiss's daughters were watching at home when he won the Emmy and then popped the question to his girlfriend, Jen Friedlander Svensson.
I don't like to call you my girlfriend because I want to call you my wife.
According to published reports, Weiss's daughters were shocked and blindsided.
Will you marry me?
Jen wouldn't comment, but the Happy Love Birds appeared on Jimmy Kimmel last night on a king-size bed.
You stole the show last night. Jen, did you have any idea that Glenn was up to anything?
As evidenced by my reaction, I think the answer is no idea at all.
Then came this surprise.
Where are you guys right now?
Well, we're here in LA.
Oh, wait a minute.
Coming up next, the beast behind the wheel.
Inside Edition, brought to you by Repeta. Learn more at Repeta.com.
So love, drop the gas off. Took the trash out. This one?
With moderate to severe Crohn's disease,
I was there. Just not always wearing vegetarian.
I hope so. So I talked to my doctor about Humira. I learned Humira is for people who still have symptoms of Crohn's disease after trying other medications. And the majority of people on Humira saw significant symptom relief, and many achieved remission in as little as 4 weeks. Humira can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Before treatment, get tested for TB. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, or prone to infections. Symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you haven't.
Hey, get somebody to take care of that. Dog crap that's on the side.
Is possible.
Howdy, folks. Now, good time to talk about KFC's new hot honey chicken. We take my extra crispy chicken and glaze it in my golden hot honey sauce for a crispy, sweet dip.
You know what's crazy? I just took 2 days ago.
Try KFC's new hot honey tender basket.
You wouldn't accept an incomplete job from anyone else. Why accept it from knowledgeable? Targets release these itchy, watery eyes, never runny nose, plus nasal congestion, which most pills don't. It's more complete allergy relief.
So it's a company you never expect this when you try to open your car.
Closed caption sponsorship for Inside Edition is brought to you by
From mild to moderate eczema, Eucrisa can be used almost everywhere, on almost every body, like the fingers of a flight attendant, the side of a superhero, or the leg of a lifeguard. Eucrisa is a prescription ointment that
Hey, don't let them
helps
get your turner
actually
stacks,
in your skin. Blocking PDE4 will lead to
Get your man mustache, dog.
steroid-free. Do not use if you are allergic to Eucrisa or its ingredients. Allergic reactions may occur at or near the application site. The most common side effect is application site pain. Ask your doctor about Eucrisa.
Stay tuned. There's more Inside Edition to come.
Measure G is as bad as it gets. It's a blank check for developers.
That's what happened the other
They
week.
get a steep discount without any property taxes. And they get to build whatever they want, whenever they want, with zero accountability. Say no to Measure G. Soccer City's Measure E is for everyone. New stadium, Rebel Farm, Aztec football, and Major League Soccer. The only candidate that counts taxpayers in Rebel Park, stadium, zero taxpayer dollars. Measure E is for everyone.
Have you guys tried the brain freeze? Sounds disgusting.
Say it again?
It's so good. You guys have to try it.
Nobody's here. Holy shit.
You just missed the tobacco industry's latest scam. Because you're supposed to.
Do you want some?
Sure.
When you think, I need a job.
That's it.
I need a career. Over the next 7 years, there will be 2 million jobs in healthcare. Want one? Get the healthcare career you want at Pima Medical Institute. You can do this at PMI.
How scary is this? These like monster movies, termites are real monsters. They eat our homes. Termites kill. If you know my friends at X-Termite, X-Termite uses a
Hey, Mama, who's Boulevard?
to knock down those monster termites. Your family and pets get to stay home too while the X-Termite team does their work. Get a free termite inspection by calling X-Termite at 800-918-2067.
They say one man has the run of his life when he tried to open the car door.
Let me out of here! A big black bear didn't bother using the door to get out of a minivan. He just smashed the window with the side of his car. They got inside after a North Carolina couple left their door open.
And that is Inside Edition for today. I'm Diane Macri. In for Deborah. Thanks for watching. We'll see you right back here next time.
La Mesa RV made a special purchase of new Winnebago motorhomes. Our below market with huge savings pass on to you. And look, is discounted over $31,000 to $55,998, just $354 per month. Special purchase savings only at La Mesa RV.
Duncan Hunter, 47 pages of detailed criminal charges, taking over $1 million for personal use, vacations to Italy and Vegas, gifts and drunken parties. And when he was caught, he threw his wife under the bus, blaming her for his actions. Indicted Congressman Duncan Hunter. He's sewing it for himself. It's criminal. Amar Campanajar, once a janitor in his church, became a successful small businessman through hard work. He'll put country over party.
I'm Amar Campanajar, and I approve this message. Computer, order pizza.
Approved, Daniel.
Fridge, weather.
Clear skies in 75.
Trash can, turn on the TV. Ice dispenser, find me a dog sitter. And me guys.
I mean, with Progressive, you can quote your insurance on just about any device, even on social media.
The Made in America iconic motorhome name. A special purchase of hundreds of new Winnebago motorhomes means extraordinary savings. Find your new Winnebago today at La Mesa RV.
Behind the scenes of Ryan Gosling's first band, XCT.
FBI series premiere, CBS Tuesday.
Oh yeah, we got that one in.
Well, it's family. I'm gonna protect your little boy. Well, it's my son, and this is not your business. Now, I know you're all kidding. You're gonna move on. Let me tell you.
Exotic cars here, so this is apples down in the 70s. So what we're really trying to do with this console here, same thing with the rest of the cars, really go back to that, true 70s style. The last thing I've got to do is make a video radio. Not only does it not work with our frequencies, but he doesn't want radio, he just wants to hear the motor, which I agree completely. So make a little block off plate for that, and then put the console back in and wrap it in too.
When I see fools like that little fucking banged out, like that.
The reason I like these 70s cars is because of some of this, your cheesy wood stickers and that kind of stuff. Throwing new things at an old car kind of defeats the purpose of having an old car sometimes. You're talking about modern updates that are going to make it more reliable and make it faster, that's one thing. But when you're talking about big carbon fiber stickers, it just cheapens it, I guess. It's like having that old apartment, man, and taking off your carpet and seeing these original hardwood floors. What I really want to see here is how it looks, and that's, that wait for the year finished. Stickers, man, it's one of those things where you got one shot to do it, and unfortunately, I messed it up. The next shot is another set from Japan, which is not good. Yeah, man. That was an easy one. One down, one to go. Here's the big scary one. I think I might need an extra hand on this big one. Josh, you're gonna give me a hand with this? I think you just grab those two corners and we're gonna lay it straight over the top. That's the money.
That's cold as fuck, right?
Since we're doing the front flares and everything else, we want definitely a wider wheel, and you also want the color change. So we're just doing a wider R-type and a gunmetal color. Fills up the wheel well better, doesn't look awkward with flares. So they're good for the car. Our front over fenders and new front spoiler just showed up from Japan, so we're going to mock it up in place, make sure everything fits like it should. Do you want to get some blue tape? We'll take where this sits and I'll start drilling all these holes. The mock-up on these over fenders and front spoiler is crucial. And the reason being is, you know, every little part we find needs a little bit of finesse to fit exactly right. So while Josh tapes up the front fenders to protect him in the mock-up process, I'll be drilling out the mounting holes in the over fenders. Hold it right there. When you get in the car and turn it all the way that way. In the instance of the front over fenders, if they're not placed properly front to back, we can also run into clearance issues with the wheels. Okay, that's good. Any width or offset change to that front wheel can also change our clearance with that over fender. Drill in before we start the cut. The whole idea here is to add additional width and more rubber to the front of the car, which would normally contact that. So we've got to remove that. And once we start cutting, there's no turning back.
That's what I'm talking about. They're gonna cut that out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you sit out there and you're driving, that's why they're cutting that out.
I make a few passes on these and then go slow because we're not repairing the whole fender. So the idea is to not put too much heat into it and not burn the paint. Get it as nice and clean as because we can. So the cut came out nice, exactly like it should. Now I'm just excited to see what these look like when we get back to the paint.
Yeah. Finger roll. Flares.
I think it looks good, right?
That looks good, man. There's definitely more room. You can do wider tire, but it's definitely safe there.
Yeah. People may get butthurt about cutting a car like this, but at the same time, that's why we don't start with a stock car.
Yeah, exactly. Like this one was already cut. Right. Can't make everyone happy, but as long as they're happy, we're happy. That's what matters.
Okay, well, let's move on to that front spoiler, man. We'll get the rest of the walk-up done here. So the original front spoiler this car came with was mounted a little bit strangely due to the front-mounted oil cooler that was on the car. This one here we've been using lately is really nice, robust piece. Structures. This was actually based off of the race cars. So I think this will be a lot nicer addition to the car. So what we're going to do is replace it with a much higher quality piece.
Generally, I like to use a butt head hardware just because you can, really easily, it's not permanent like a rivet, but it has kind of a rivet-like appearance. Nice chiseled job.
I mean, it's not looking cool, it definitely has a positive effect on cut the rear piece of so I guess let's get everything pulled off so we can get painted.
So I got everything off the car and ready for race, yeah. Ready to paradise, huh?
Since everything's already been tested, it
That's
doesn't
good.
worry about it.
Rolls have been enlarged, everything's ready to go.
Cool. I just made the filler just to let those suck in all that primer. So we'll do another coat on all of it and we'll block it out, get it straight, and I'll reprime it one more time just to make sure we're at that next point. If it's ready for me to paint it, all west side was 600, jump up to 800, just have a nicer finish. So when I lay the base down, just floats out even better. Something about white, you just always want to nail it. You want to make sure you get a good match. I just zone out when I'm in the booth. I just want to make sure whatever I spray just comes out nice. We had to address the imperfections on the rear ones. If it is not straight, it doesn't matter how good of a painter you are. I think they turned out awesome. Everything flowed out real nice. I'm happy.
How can you say when you book directly to us, you always get the lowest price in our room? Guaranteed. Let's get someone to say it with a really low voice. Carl?
Lowest price guaranteed.
What about the world's lowest limo kit?
Hey, give me a second real quick.
You go.
Nice one, Carl.
Hey, I've got an idea. Just say bada book, bada boom.
Bada boom, bada boom.
Burgers.
price.
Always the lowest price, guaranteed. Book now at choicehotels.com. Tile. It's unstoppable. The walls. Into nooks and crannies. It can go everywhere. The Home Depot lists Tile's latest trends and textures. Unexpected. All at an unexpectedly low price. Tile. See where it can take you. Get slip-resistant tile from Lifeline, starting at $1.99 a square foot. Home Depot. More safe, more doing.
Did you know pain is caused by activated nerves? Aspirin with vitamin B desensitizes activated nerves with no odor. Aspirin with vitamin B relieve the nerves, stop the pain. And try Aspirin Maxell vitamin B, 71% larger.
It's like it's a spaghetti with options.
Sorry, you are expressing your favorite.
Or whenever I'm ready to buy cars, something comes up. Like my little girl's birthday.
Need car insurance? Get coverage for as low as $20 down and good to go. Get a free rate quote visit P240.com. It's fast, cheap, and easy.
And we had just upload the image.
Directly on glass. And this isn't just another frame, or just another canvas. This is a fraction. Visit fractureme.com and print one.
Imagine getting immediate help with small jobs. Sound impossible? Not with the Tackle app. The Tackle app connects you with background check providers. Excluding Vida, you can help with garbage, junk food, and lots of service. All jobs are pre-priced, so there's no appointments, no estimates, no negotiating. You can have someone on the way within an hour to help you tackle your to-do list. Download the Tackle app for free or go to tackle.com. That's Tackle. Leave nothing undone.
I was like, dog, I'm trying to speak from the water.
English. Shuttle rides, no waiting in line, no wandering in far along. This is your record counter. And this is you, already on the road. With Turo, this is compact.
She made I was looking for it, I was like, look, and they go like,
This is better than your typical car rental. This is Turo. Download the app today.
How far this truck is paying for seats with rolling out the steering wheels. Disgusting. Price is right. I believe it came out of Wyoming, probably somebody's old farm truck, and it definitely looked like it was treated like a farm truck. This side actually exhaust probably was the most practical idea. My kids have named it Johnson. I think it's pretty fitting for what he is.
Next time I go up, I'm gonna get it. That's tight as fuck.
Part of this interior kind of tells
See
us
those fucking white wheels there?
more than the shifter I got from the roof and the headline.
I've seen it.
My baby's sitting on it. Actually, that's kind of cool.
That's their gate behind it. Read that. I mean,
When I first got it, I had an L16. And I got the L18. This
is how it is.
Cool thing about this truck to me is it's got rear sticker there.
Yeah.
It's a smoothie zone. That's just tight as fuck.
Got that worked right out.
I had both of them.
After that, I was like,
There's one that have over and one with over. Same brand makes you know. Series makes I think it's